Matthew chapter 17, Transfiguration. After 6 days, Jesus took Peter, James, and his brother John, and led them up to a high mountain by themselves. He was transformed in front of them, and his face shone like the sun. Even his clothes became as white as light. Suddenly Moses and Elijah appeared to them, talking with him. And then Peter said to Jesus, "Lord, it's good for us to be here. If you want, I will make 3 tabernacles here, one for you, one for Moses, and one for Elijah." While he was still speaking, suddenly a bright cloud covered them, and a voice from the cloud said, "This is my beloved Son. I take delight in him. Listen to him." When the disciples heard it, they fell down on their faces and were terrified. And then Jesus came up and touched them and said, "Get up, don't be afraid." And when they looked up, they saw no one except him, Jesus alone. As they were coming down from the mountain, Jesus commanded them, "Don't tell anyone about this vision until the Son of Man has been raised from the dead." So the disciples questioned him, "Why then do the scribes say that Elijah must come first?" "Elijah is coming, and will restore everything," he replied. "But I tell you, Elijah has already come, and they didn't recognize him. On the contrary, they did whatever they pleased to him. In the same way, the Son of Man will suffer at their hands." Then the disciples understood that he spoke to them about John the Baptist. One quote for what Peter said there was, "I had nothing to say, so I said something." Let's make 3 tabernacles. When they reached the crowd, a man approached and knelt down before him. "Lord," he said, "have mercy on my son, because he has seizures and suffers severely. He often falls into the fire and often into the water. I brought him to your disciples, but they couldn't heal him." Jesus replied, "You unbelieving and rebellious generation, how long will I be with you? How long must I put up with you? Bring him here to me." And Jesus rebuked the demon, and it came out from him. And from that moment the boy was healed. Then the disciples approached Jesus privately and said, "Why couldn't we drive it out?" "Because of your little faith," he told them. "I assure you, if you have the faith the size of a mustard seed, you will tell this mountain, 'Come from here to there,' and it will move. Nothing will be impossible for you. However, this kind does not come out of exception, does not come out except by prayer and from fasting." Yeah, that's what I was going to say. As they were meeting in Galilee, Jesus told them, "The Son of Man is about to be betrayed into the hands of men. They will kill him, and on the 3rd day he will be raised up." And they were deeply distressed. When they came to Capernaum, those who collected the double drachma tax approached Peter and said, "Doesn't your teacher pay the double drachma tax?" That is the temple tax. "Yes," he said, and then he went into the house. Jesus spoke to him first. "What do you think, Simon? Who do earthly kings collect tariffs or taxes from? From their own sons or from strangers?" "From strangers," he said. "Then the sons are free," Jesus told him. "But so we won't offend them. Go to the sea and cast in a fish hook, and take the first fish that you catch. When you open its mouth, you'll find a coin. Take it and give it to them, for me and you."